What I love about New Albany is the 4th of July parade.
Sports.
Starbucks. My other home.
Very supportive to my business, and I think businesses in the area kind of all look out for each other.
Everything.
All right, we're recording. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to do it.
I feel like I say the same thing every time. All right, we're recording. I appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having
So
us. Thanks.
Houston,
Yep.
not like
the city.
not like the city, and then Alexander.
Yep.
I almost called you Austin again. I apologize if I do that. I don't know.
No, you're good.
I don't know why. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Got a little tour of Brick House Blue.
Sweet. It's a sweet facility.
It is.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. Everybody's like, you don't think it's here. You're like, I never knew this was here. So that's part of what I love about this is like getting people to see the space.
Yeah.
And like, I think there's a lot of people in the community that could use it more.
For sure.
I was just telling you, like, I feel like realtors, like anybody who works out of a home office that needs a place to like meet with clients, it's
Yeah.
like, it's a really cool spot. And then for us podcasters, it has a podcast studio.
It's great.
Yeah. Have you guys ever used a podcast studio?
That's our first time.
Sweet.
Our studio's in our basement.
Yeah, I like it. So you guys recently graduated from New Albany, right? Tell me about that. Tell me about New Albany. Tell me about your experience there. You're triplets, right?
Yeah, we're triplets.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a blast. Bittersweet that it's over.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how everyone is after high school for the most part.
For sure.
But yeah, the school was great. A lot of great people. A lot of good friends. Yeah,
Yeah. So you guys grow up in New Albany then?
we did. We've been in New Albany our whole life.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
So-
pretty much the same for me. Great community.
Yeah.
Hard to like leave this place, you know.
Yeah.
But I think we're both excited for college and what we've got in store.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's got to be bittersweet, right?
It is.
Yeah. I mean, I came from a small town and I loved it. Like, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And then I kind of realized like the area, I was better off getting outside of it.
Yeah.
New Albany's not a place like that. Like you could stay here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it
if you
is.
end up back here, you're doing pretty good.
Exactly. Exactly right.
So where are you guys headed off to next?
We're both actually all three of us are going to Cedarville University.
Where's that at?
That's in the Springfield area.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to play on the golf team there.
Nice. God, you guys are smart. Did you go? So you golfed in high school?
Yeah, we've golfed since we were 4, pretty much.
All right. What's your other brother's name?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yep.
Who's a better golfer?
I am.
Me.
What do you guys shoot?
We're right around par for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Much better than me. Golf is like, I wish I was better at golf because like
A lot of people say that.
yeah,
A lot of people do.
Yeah, because it's fun, right?
Yeah, it
and
is.
like you don't want to go be an embarrassment, and that's me. I'm the embarrassment. Like you don't want me on your scramble.
Yeah.
Last scramble I went to was actually pretty cool. It was for like narcs division, like police. So a
fun.
good friend of mine is in DA, and he's like, "Oh, we got a golf outing down in Columbus. Can you come?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I used to be an athlete. Like, I don't know." So we end up in dead last. Like, we could have cheated 5 strokes and still been in dead last, but we got this trophy with like this quirky looking dude with a bent golf
I was
club.
gonna say some outings give out last place prizes.
It was awesome. I never got invited back, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
So, well, that's pretty cool. Go play in college. Like, so will you guys? What courses out there?
We get like National Golf Links is right off the highway.
Okay.
There's courses like Springfield Country Club. We're actually playing a tournament this weekend called Windy Knoll, about 20 minutes from campus.
Nice.
There's Beaver Creek. There's a couple. There's a lot of good courses around there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Free golf. I mean, it's fantastic. So going, all three going to play golf.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to figure out how to decipher you guys apart.
It'll be weird because like everyone in since we grew up in New Albany, everyone knew we were triplets going into high school,
Yeah.
and so like it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see people's reactions.
Yeah.
Like when going into college, when they figure out we're triplets.
If you guys don't play pranks on people when you first get there, you're missing.
We might
out.
have to.
Like that would be some
Yeah.
gold content.
We never did it in high school, but we might have to in college.
Like I've seen the videos of like twins walking by somebody twice, and they're like,
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
yeah. That's great. So what are you guys are you all studying the same thing?
As of now, we're all studying finance.
Okay.
I didn't really understand all the specifications of the business majors, so I just chose finance because it's in the business schools. So if I change, I change.
Yeah, finance is a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how I was. I wanted to be in the business realm of things. Just picked finance because I feel like
Yeah.
it's kind of like the basic one or whatever.
It's kind of the backbone to business. Like,
It
you can
is.
understand the finance piece because there's a lot of business owners, and I was one of them who, like, I knew nothing and certainly didn't know finance.
Yeah.
And got me in some trouble. So that's cool. That's cool. So tell me, like, the podcast, tell me, like, how this started, where it evolved from. And I'll back up a little bit because you guys asked me, and I was like, wait, let's record. Because it happens all the time. Like, I'll start talking, and then it's awkward to me. Like, so I'm just like, try to be quiet. But yeah, so you asked me how I got started, and it was basically like a business partner of mine was listening to a podcast, and it was kind of like, you know, the godfather of podcasting. Like, he was the first guy that brought, and I'll forget his name now, but he's an MTV guy. Okay. And he was like the first one to bring like radio to iPods or something. And he was like, this guy was raving about how like hyper local podcasts are like the future of like communication in communities. And like, so I was like, checked it out. I was listening to it. I'm like, I think like it's going to happen. And I'm like, we could probably do this. Like, we got to find a host.
Yeah.
Well, here I am. Because I was like, if we're going to do it, just do it. That's kind of how I am. Like, I just jumped in. And, yeah, so like Brick House Blue was just finishing up. I heard there's going to be a podcast studio, so like I just came here and I was like, "Do you guys want to do an episode?" And then I got one of the owners of Brick House Blue, and then it's just kind of grown from there. Like, people started reaching out. I'd love to do it. So
Sweet.
I don't really have any motive. Like, it's in a community where people are in and out. It's hard to like get to know people, and it's not, especially as fast paced as things are now. So I think it's cool just to sit down with people and like get to know people, and I hope I can keep things current with like the baseball guys right after that. I like sports, so it's probably going to be a big part of this. But I've got to meet like so many other awesome people, which has been really cool.
Which is the best part.
It is, yeah, it is. I just recorded one with Dr. Oza with Your Concierge MD, and we were just kind of talking about technology and Instagram and like how like this is just so much better. Yeah, you know, like,
and you get to see everyone's perspective on things.
Exactly. So I try and keep it like free of politics and like honestly just genuinely like a way for people to get to know other people in the community. Which is awesome. So, so how'd you guys get started?
So, we kind of just started. Our big friend group was like, I don't know. One day we just said we should start a podcast. All like 8, 10 of us, whatever it was, and they're like, all right, we should actually do this. Yeah. And then we did it, and then some guys were like, nah, I don't want to do it. And then it started 6 of us, and then the six of us were like, yeah, we'll do it. Let's do it. And then 2 of them went to college, so they dropped out of it. And then now it's just us 3 and one of our buddies named Nash. Okay. So there's 4 of us right now, but it kind of just started like boys at a lunch table. Talking about sports, razzing each other for how bad their takes are, and saying like that's not the take or whatever, and then moving it on and actually starting it. That's pretty much how it went through.
Yeah. We started it in like open space in our friend's house, and then we quickly moved it to our house just because we already had 3 of the 6 guys. That allowed us to make a lot more content, helped us grow, and then ever since then we've just been like up in like the stuff we have in the studio and kind of the content we put out and the quality of our content. So it's helped us grow, and we've loved it. We're about 1.5 years into it. So
you guys are crushing it. Yeah. Like, give me some numbers.
So some numbers.
He knows them better than me.
Yeah. So we have 870 subscribers so far.
Wow.
About the same on Instagram. Weirdly enough, it's like 885 or something like that.
Wow.
We already have reached 1 million views on YouTube, which is insane.
That's nuts.
So we're closing into our...
Because you're making the big bucks on YouTube now.
Exactly. So
it's crazy how big those numbers have to be.
Yeah, it is. We're not even there yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be... It's big numbers.
So we're closing in on our first 1,000 subscribers. We're doing well. We kind of hit a dry spell here or there, but that's how every industry is. So we're excited for college. We're hoping some more opportunities come through. We were very fortunate with the baseball team to cover them. That helped us get a few more followers here or there, and we just enjoy it. So
yeah, I was gonna say, so you must love baseball. Like, so tell me, like the whole following the baseball team, how'd that come about?
We played baseball till freshman year.
Okay,
and then we stopped to focus on golf. We never played travel just because golf always got in the way.
Yeah.
So we've always been decent buddies with those guys.
Yeah.
And then we obviously freshman, sophomore year we didn't have the podcast. Junior year we did it, and we kind of thought about it junior year.
Yeah.
And at the time, we knew guys that were seniors last year, but we weren't like that close with them. So like we didn't really want to ask them.
Yeah.
And then this year we had a bunch of classes with the guys, and we got really close with the guys. So we talked with all the captains. I ate lunch with like 3 of the baseball guys and one of the captains, and then we just reached out to Coach Sandman, and he was all in about it. He was all about it. So that was really helpful. That was big helpful because if the coach doesn't want it, then
for sure.
Yeah.
I thought the stuff you guys covered was awesome. It's cool.
Yeah,
And it's like for those guys to feel like the interviews after were really funny. Like you could tell they're like, what's going on here? Like this is kind of cool. But
and the parents loved it too, because for like the grandparents that live somewhere else or can't make it to the baseball games, that was the big reason why we did it. Just for because for us, we have grandparents that can't come watch our golf events just because they can't walk all 18, and so like that was kind of our big motive, just so like grandparents and family could watch them.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Salmon was good about it. Funny enough, we reached out to him junior year because one of our good buddy Graham, who I don't think you had in, but he was a pitcher for the team. He was like, "Yeah, you guys should totally do it." Part of me was hesitant to reach out because it's like, "Oh, we're only like 2 months into this thing. I don't know how this is gonna go." But I reached out. He didn't end up responding. But I reached out again. I was like, "All right, this year we're gonna make it happen." So he responded, and I just met with him one day. I just kind of went over like what he wants us to do, what he doesn't want us to do.
Yeah.
And he was really nice with it. He was pretty much just like, whatever you want to do, go with it. I'll let you know if it crosses the line.
Yeah.
So he was helpful in that. All the coaches loved it as well, and they were all super helpful with it all.
Yeah, they pretty much let us do what we wanted. Like we first, like our first game, we were out in left field, like near the foul pole,
thinking we should just stay away. We didn't want to intrude. You know?
And then we were like, I was talking to Grady, one of the captains, and Grant Thunberg at lunch one day. I was like, "You think we could get into that booth up there?" And they're like, "Yeah, I think it's just Mike, the announcer, in there."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You sure? I don't want to push any buttons." And Sandman was like, "Yeah, go ahead."
So you guys were actually like commentating the whole game?
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I would
commentate.
commentate, and our brother Ethan would be like at the desk with me, just like add in something, and then him and our friend Nash would be.
We were like
upstairs.
we were like the videographer.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I wish I would. See, I try not to do like, have all the answers going into this. Like, I just want to scratch the surface. Man, that's got to be fun. That's really cool.
because we would do highlights for the guys too.
Yeah.
So like I was in charge of the live stream, and Nash was in charge of the highlights, and then sometimes I had to do scoreboard too for the guys.
Yeah.
So we helped him out in more ways than one.
That's cool though. Like, that's awesome to stay involved in the sport. You know, like I talk about youth sports a lot. And like it's so few kids end up playing varsity sports.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, when I was playing football, we had somebody who was a good friend, and I haven't talked to him in a while, but like he did all of our like film breakdown. Well, he ends up at West Virginia, like doing something similar as a GA, and then he became a recruiting coordinator, and then like he's traveled all over with in some big programs. I think last I talked, he was the recruiting coordinator at Houston.
Wow,
that's sick.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. Like all just started like doing video for our, 4 and 6 football program. Yeah, so you got to like stay around the sport. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more around sports than the athletes.
Exactly.
And athletes don't always make the best like they're not always the best commentators or the best coaches or.
I mean, the parents loved it too. Anytime we'd pull up, they'd be like, "Hey, Anything Flies podcast is here." Like, yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we actually ended up making T-shirts for the guys too.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. That's really cool. Kudos to you for sticking it out with Sandman, because I know what it's like. Like, I've questioned what I'm doing a million times. Like, when I get no's or I get somebody who says yes and then cancels, people are busy, man. Like for me, like, I'm asking somebody to take a couple hours out of their day. And like, everybody, of course, is like, what's your motive?
Yeah.
Like, why is he doing this?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not trying to, it's like, I'm not trying to get a gotcha. Like, I'm not trying to, so I understand the hesitation with some people, but yeah, there's been times where like, I'm just striking out on getting people to do it. And I'm like, am I really like, is there a need for this?
Yeah.
But then like put an episode out there and like, everybody's like, man, that was awesome. I didn't know, you know, so kudos to you for sticking it out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm sure you've gone through those phases of like, am I wasting my time?
Yeah, there's been a lot of those, you know.
Yeah.
Especially when you get into the dry spouts or like dry times of like producing content and like you don't get the results. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
dang, what is this for? But
Exactly.
It's, like, it's still worth
But
it.
then you do something like beard or no beard.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
you just crush it. I was trying to think how we could do that on here. And that's what I need. Like, that's what I need to pick your guys' brains. Like how you do, like, that's just stuff you're editing afterwards.
Yeah, we'll just like film it, and then like we'll just be like, we got to do a video today, and we're like, all right, we could do beard no beard, we could do top 5, we could do this or that, we could do list the top 5 like best top 5 in receiving yards in the NFL and stuff like that, and then we just go down, film it, and then it's the 3 strikes, and then you edit it and produce it. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So software wise, I'm not afraid to like get into the nuts and bolts of podcasting because like there's people here at Brickhouse Blue that have approached me like, I really want to start this. And I'm like, look, if I can do it, like anybody can do it.
Yeah.
We were talking about video. Video's the worst part. The audio piece of it is actually pretty easy, unless you're going to do a ton of editing. But I feel like nowadays, like...
There's not much editing. I don't do the editing, but I don't think there's that much editing on the audio part.
Yeah, I do all the editing, and the audio part's the easiest. Like, we'll put all our episodes on Spotify, and that takes me like maybe 3 minutes, and the longest time is waiting for it to upload to Spotify.
Yes.
Whereas the YouTube part, if I don't prepare ahead of time for like the stuff we got to put on, it's going to take me maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So,
But I'd say the audio part, the only thing for editing is just cutting out the times where you do like, and when we've started doing like stating the question that we're going to answer. And so like the only time there's really an edit for that is if you mess up the question that we're going to ask.
It's pretty simple.
So you just clip that and
for this, I want it like I'll trim the front and the back usually.
That's about it.
And that's it.
I don't do much more than that. Maybe a little bit here or there, but
sometimes
Should
if
be
somebody
good enough.
like isn't close to the microphone or they're quiet, I might have to like turn their volume up. But I use Audacity to record. What are you guys using?
well, lately we were using OBS Studio to record, and that's got video and audio.
Yeah.
But
Is that like Riverside? You ever seen
no,
Riverside?
it's just
we
I've
used to
seen
do
it.
River. Didn't we used to do Riverside?
Yeah, for like once or twice. But this is like a whole different thing. This is what a lot of streamers use to stream, but I just hit record with it instead.
Okay.
And then I just import the audio that we record separately with an audio recorder because it's just better quality than what OBS Studio picks up.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So I've tried like everything. Not that, but I was like, the Audacity is like this. It's easy. It's free. Like it records really. Like that works really well for audio. I started using Riverside because I did a remote one where I had some people in the studio and some remote. And that was pretty cool because I was able. It was the Nash family. They were on Family Feud. So I was able to I was able to share my screen, show some video. So that was kind of cool. But then like I want to do everything, most of what I do here.
Yeah.
So I don't really need that like remote piece of it. But then I kept using it to record because it is kind of quick to like edit in there. And then it's got some AI to like give you clips and stuff. But you said you're creating your own clips.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, occasionally sometimes what I'll do is I'll put it in Opus, like you said, but I'll just like see what they clip. If I like it, I'll go in and clip it myself.
There you go.
Because
we used to. Didn't we used to go back and clip it? Like we used to go back and clip it at the very start, but it was bad. Like you said before, it was bad quality. It's better just to do it on a separate video.
Yeah,
So much
sometimes
better
honestly,
quality.
I'll have us like redo the clip and just like act it out again.
Oh,
That way it's better.
That's smart.
That way I don't have to go digging in the video and then screen record it or edit it. And then it gets bad quality. So
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's still authentic because we already did it. Like we did it authentic
Oh, yeah.
once, so like
Yeah.
it's not like we're just making it up.
Yeah.
No, you're just getting a better version of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like easier to consume. Yeah, because I noticed like there's definitely a correlation between quality of audio and video and like views and interactions with it for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
So when you're editing video, what are you using then? You're using that same software?
No, I'm putting it into CapCut on my most of the time on my computer. Sometimes on my phone for like the shorter length videos. But yeah, I've just always used CapCut. It's just easiest. I know how to use it.
Yeah.
It does everything I want. It doesn't really do well with captions, but I mean, for the content that we produce most of the time, you don't need captions. Occasionally I'll put some in, but nothing crazy.
Yeah. You guys do some cool stuff.
Thank you.
The beard or no beard, they're like top fives. And it's kind of unique. Like, I haven't seen like the beard or no beard. I've never seen.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something like it out there, but it's kind of cool to have something like.
We just did a couple of days ago. We did a blindly rank one about like things on a summer day. So like I think one of them was like Chick-fil-A. Where do you blindly rank that out of 5? Where do you blindly rank a pool on a hot summer day? Stuff like that.
Yeah. Nice.
And then it's nice to have those things to fall back on, because they're so quick and easy to produce that like if I don't have anything ready, I just fall back on it and we'll go downstairs and go film it real quick, and it takes maybe 15 minutes total.
Yeah.
From the time that we step down there to get on Instagram.
And plus, it reaches everybody. Like it won't just be like it's not like we're just producing a sport one.
Yeah.
So like it won't only be like boys and like a little bit of girls. It'll be everybody.
Yeah, everybody can rank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A summer day. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of 5.
Yeah, we got 5 things and randomly listed them off.
But you don't know what the 5 are.
Like he'll find the 5 and he'll ask me rank blindly.
And you don't know what's coming.
I don't know what's coming next.
So you gotta like
that's the big point of it, because you got to be like, Chick-fil-A is good on a hot summer day, but is it that good?
Yeah.
So like you got to be like, that might be a 3 or 4. Something's definitely better than Chick-fil-A on a hot summer day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's funny. I was wondering if I could drum one up for you guys, but I don't know if I'm that sharp. I think it's cool to cover stuff other than sports. Like I try and do that here. Like sports are so much like so ingrained in me, and I don't want it to be specific to that.
Yeah.
Like I want to get out of my comfort zone, and I have. Like I've had people from nonprofits, and like
There you go.
those are like the most interesting to me.
Yeah, because
like,
they always have a story.
for sure. Yeah, and that's just my goal, just get stories out there.
Yeah.
So I need people like you to help like find like if you run into somebody. You guys have been here forever, so if you're like, that'd be a unique story.
We gotcha.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah, for sure.
We try to branch off from the sports. We probably do 95% sports.
Yeah,
Like big videos wise, we do 95% sports, 5% like non-sports. But like there's always like for the most part, there's always something sports related.
be sure to follow us on social media for news, updates, everything that's happening in New Albany. You can visit whitefencelivingpodcast.com. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode of White Fence Living.
What I love about New Albany is the holiday tree lighting.
I love the Heights Center.
The walkability and convenience.
My favorite part of New Albany is you.